Controlling spring weeds in Arizona. Springtime in Arizona is a sight to behold. The warm and sunny days bring beautiful flowers that make spending the day outside more enjoyable. The only downside to spring is seeing those weeds start to pop up all over the place. Spring weed control in our state can feel like an all-season battle. Starting in the spring can actually make it easier to keep weeds under control during the rest of the year. Weeds are not just an eyesore. Certain types can destroy the natural environment that our state's residents know and love. On top of our native plants, there are invasive species that can quickly overtake a landscape. Stinknet is one type that has been spreading in the Phoenix area. This weed chokes out desirable plants that the wildlife needs to feed on. Many weeds are also highly flammable and increase the risk of wildfires. Controlling invasive weeds is challenging, but it is possible with a strong weed control plan that includes multiple components. Get a head start with pre-emergent spraying. The easiest way to deal with weeds is to stop them from sprouting in the first place. Pre-emergent sprays place a barrier on the top of the soil that stops the seeds from germinating. The secret to using pre-emergence effectively is to do it before the weeds sprout, but not so far in advance that the spray loses its effectiveness. For most lawns, we recommend pre-emergent applications shortly after the last frost of the winter season. Use the right type of spray. There are two main types of weed spray. Selective types only eliminate specific types of plants. These are best when you have weeds growing in grassy areas where you want to leave some vegetation. Non-selective weed sprays are designed to damage any plant that they come in contact with. These work well in places where you do not want any plants to grow, such as in rock gardens. Since they are toxic to other plants, it is important to be careful during spraying to avoid having it be blown toward desirable plants by the wind. Watch out for seed spreading by animals. Proper landscaping techniques help to control pests. It is also important to know that wildlife and pets are known for spreading weeds. Their fur and feet can easily pick up seeds that fall off as they run around outside. Rodent control also helps to stop them from transferring weed seeds as they eat. Be careful with seed and bagged soil selection. Those spring gardening efforts can sometimes generate a weed problem. Always look for grass seed and soil that is screened for weed seeds. Start creating a lush landscape. A strong and healthy lawn is the best defense against weeds. Thick grass makes it harder for weed seeds to get into the soil. Begin prepping lawns by fertilizing and watering early in the spring when the conditions are right for optimal growth. Did last year's weeds get out of control? You might have spent more time than you wanted hand-pulling frustrating weeds. Weed control is more manageable when you know how to use sprays effectively. Start treating for weeds now, and you can look forward to relaxing summer days spent enjoying your landscape. For more than 25 years, Custom Weed and Pest Control helped residential and commercial properties stay weed and pest free. Don't fight the good fight alone, call Custom Weed and Pest Control.